Well, here's one way to make your wedding memorable. This story taken from the AITA Reddit forum, or the Am I a fill in the blank, not a good word. Now, a couple actually who loves Disney, they had their wedding at one of the theme parks, but then things took a turn because the couple decided to forego the budget for the catering, for the food, and instead spend it on having Mickey and Minnie make not one but two appearances for just 30 minutes. Now, guests were expected to use the facilities at the park to get their own food. Now, the couple only realized that guests weren't too pleased when complaints started popping up from guests on Facebook. I'd be front in line in terms of the complaints. Dave, what about you?
This is vile. These folks should give back all of their wedding gifts. Look, I'm okay if they made the decision, provided that they told guests that they would have to get their own food. But no one wants to make a trip, let alone pay the tickets to get inside Disneyland to watch your wedding to not be fed. Look, I'm the guy first in line that needs the free bar just to come to somebody's wedding. So this definitely throws all rules out. We understand times are tough. Inflation is cutting into all of our budgets, Shauna. But not just once, but twice they had them for their first pictures and the dance. Had they just done one sighting with Mickey and Minnie, people could have had food. Selfish. I want my wedding gift back.
Yeah, I'm right with you there, Dave. At least they could have offered maybe appetizers if they just cut down to one appearance. But this really speaks to the larger trend, just how popular Disney is and how many people are willing to pay higher prices, or in this couple's case, give up certain things at their wedding just to be able to accommodate and have Disney as part of their big day. And I was looking around on Pinterest sites because I think everyone who's gotten married before, you would spend a little bit of time searching on Pinterest, just seeing various ideas out there. And there is a Pinterest board that's titled Disney Weddings on Facebook. It has 600,000 followers. That means probably, because there aren't many grooms that are doing this, 600,000 brides followed this Pinterest board just to get ideas of a Disney theme. But in this couple's case, I'm right there with you, Dave. It was not a smart move. If I was one of the wedding guests, I would be very, very upset. What do you think, Rachelle?
And it would be different if they said they didn't have the budget. They're like, no, we have the money. We're just not spending it on you. We're going to spend it on Mickey and Minnie, and our guests can sit there hungry in the hot sun. It's a disgrace. I think it's a disgrace. Like, if you're going to share your big day, you don't want your guests to be unhappy. You want them to be able to celebrate with you. It's hard to celebrate when you're hungry and you've used your expensive gas to get to this wedding.
Yeah, look, if that's the wedding you want, then you shouldn't actually have people at your wedding. It should just be the two of you and maybe your parents who are okay with that arrangement. But let me flip this a question. Which of all the fictional characters at Disney would you pay to have at your wedding? I'm not a huge Mickey and Minnie guy. Sorry about that. But I would love Chewbacca at my wedding, and now that's technically a Disney character. So sign me up for Chewie if I'm ever to get married to my wife again, renew our vows.
That was a good save.
I don't know. I might go for some of the movies. Maybe Aladdin, little magic carpet action, something. But I'm gonna need like a whole song and dance. 30 minutes isn't gonna cut it. I'm gonna need a whole performance if I'm gonna put my money into
my
it.
favorite's always been Beauty and the Beast, but I would not pay that anything for them to come to my wedding. I'd skip that.
All right, an interesting discussion. Thank you both